Hey, welcome back, people. This is Waylon here, and also known as Prepper Daddy, here in Tornado Alley with a package opening. Went up to get the trailer today because I was cutting some trees, and I had to haul some material from a town to make some money so I could buy more stuff. Like, I'm not really even sure what's in here, but I hope it's what I think that I just ordered and not more potassium iodate, because I have ordered a bunch of that, but I think it all came in. I'm hoping this is the other thing I ordered. I didn't ask Mom when it came in, because I have all my mail sent to a different address where I don't live. So let's see. So it's just a bubble wrap. It came from Alive, Miami, Florida. It's amoxicillin for our fish. So say 500 milligram tablets of fish amoxicillin. This is not for human consumption, but I guess if you had to, it's better than nothing. It came from Alive, Miami Lakes, Florida. It's got a plastic seal on the bottle. It also has a adhesive label, a permanent sticker label on the container, so you can't scratch it or peel it off. You want me to read it to you? Add one 500 milligram capsule into aquarium for each 20 gallons of water. Repeat in 24 hours. They suggest that you do a partial water change so you don't get too large of a buildup of amoxicillin in the water. Let's see. And you're supposed to give them the medicated bath for 5 days, no more than 10 days. But if there's no improvement in 5 days, discontinue treatment, is what it says. Change 20% of your water and use charcoal filter until it's clear. So, every fish tank I've ever had a charcoal filter on it. So I got this. It's a nice little bubble package. You want to see what the paperwork looks like? Oh, look here, 5% off. Auto ship orders. You don't want auto ship. That's what they'll ship you this every month. It says Aquamox amoxicillin forte 500 milligram, 100 capsules. Single item, $6.95 for 100 500 milligram amoxicillin tablets. $7. I think it would be pretty stupid not to order more, because I have an eBay. So if I can buy the amoxicillin for that cheap, maybe I could sell it and make a profit and then buy more. So there's no thank you or nothing on there. It looks like there used to be a sticker right here. I think what it is, I think that when they print this, they also print the shipping label. And I think they peeled it off of there and stuck the shipping label onto here. So it's Allivet, Allivet, in Miami Lakes, Florida. if you want to order your own. I was actually surprised that the shipping was so quick. Little Mylar bag, drops in there, keeps the light out. Plastic bottle. So, got that. I went up to my local grocery store the other night to get some bread, pimento cheese, a couple bags of chips, some soda pop, just so we have something to snack on while we are enjoying watching the people we subscribe on YouTube. And the kids have the PlayStation 4, so they want snacks and soda and salsa and chips. But when somebody's binging in, oh, it's my buddy. So I picked up some of these little airline bottles like this. My local grocery store sells these, a bunch of these different kinds for $1. Pineapple rum, that's still 70 proof. And if you wanted a mixed drink, you could take a can of pineapple rings, pineapple chunks, or whatever, and pour it into a glass. Pour this in there with the natural juices, and have a mixed drink. So I have one Captain Morgan. I also have an E&J brandy. You used to be able to get these on the airlines. I do not think that you can drink and fly anymore. But back in the day, they had no limit as to how many you could buy on the airplane. So, I've been intoxicated on the airplane. I have one of these Urza Brooks bourbon whiskey. And these will be bartered because I don't drink anymore. So I got one of these. Actually, no, I take it back. I got 4 of those. I picked up 4 of these little bourbon whiskeys. And I have 3 of the little Smirnoff vodkas. 80 proof. Then I grabbed 2 of the Smirnoff red, white, and berry. I just reached in and grabbed a freaking handful like this, and this is what I got. But I also got 1 of the New Amsterdam peaches. It's just flavored vodka, but I got 1 of those. And then I managed to get lucky and get 1 of these Seagram's apple, the 7. That's 13 miniature airline bottles. And I know how people are about not having a drink and how I used to be when I drank before I came down with gout. So I'm not supposed to drink, not supposed to eat tomatoes, not supposed to eat a lot of shit, but I do. So I got the airline bottles. I picked up, I always buy every can when I go to my local store. This is still $1.25 and the kids love it. It's always say chili with beans. Even though the can was dented, there was a couple of them dented. And here's another one. I bought the last 7 cans of this that they had, but I would take the dented cans and put them up here for the kids to eat. And then then I will swap out 2 cans of something that they don't eat. Maybe the chicken Alfredo and cheese raviolis. Swap them out for the dented cans, and then because this stuff is going in my preps.
In 5 minutes, I will do PlayStation Plus.
Picked up a jar of one of the world's best hot sauces, Mrs. Renfro's. Ghost pepper salsa is one of our favorites. I like it. It's made from a family here in Missouri. Well, I mean, it's made for a family here in Missouri. It's made for my family because everybody likes it. This is made in Texas, where we're from. what was the name of that town this stuff was made in? It's made in Texas. Fort Worth. This is made in Fort Worth for our family here, and we buy a whole lot of this. But a house without this just isn't the same. I believe that in a survival situation where the grid was down and there was no food, I'll be mad if I don't have a couple of jars of the Renfro's. Even though this is probably only good on the shelf for like a year. I want to have all the Renfro's I could eat for that first year. So there's another jar of that that's going to go back in my preps. And every time I go to the store, I don't care if it's just to pick up a gallon of milk, I either pick up beans or rice. Some kind of bean, some size of rice. I just happened to have my camera propped up on this Great Northern Beans, 2 pounds, 80 calories a serving, 0 grams of fat, only 10 milligrams of sodium, and 1% of your total daily sugars per serving. They are a good source of protein. 2 pounds. I think I paid a little bit over $1.25 a pound, I believe. So about $2.50 to $3 for that bag. So I would say that between the amoxicillin, the alcohols, the chilies, which I'm going to swap to tinted cans, the Renfro's, the Great Northern Beans, it's a pretty good extra, because every bit of that is just extra that I bought, or I saw a YouTube video about amoxicillin on one of the channels that I'm subscribed to on YouTube, so I ordered some. Same way I got my radiological water purification cup. I watched a YouTube video, one of the prepper channels. Let me see if I, give me a second here. Let me see if I can think of who had the cup. Shit. Magic Prepper was buying items that he didn't have. Let me go grab it real quick. Just hang on. There it is. Magic Prepper was doing a video of items that he didn't have. Not stuff that was promoted or nothing, but he mentioned this brand water bottle, and I don't remember how to pronounce it. Seychelles. I don't know. Water filtration, go green. This is BPA free. In the event of nuclear fallout and you need to drink water, take the top off. Here's the filter. There's the seal. It's still sealed. So you have to peel that off before you can use it. There's the added filter. There's the straw. If you have a puddle of contaminated water from fallout, if you dip this into the water, your cup is now contaminated. There is foam on this here, which will absorb moisture from the puddle. So you really need to have a funnel. Put a funnel in here. Take an old soup can or a pop can or a 20-ounce bottle with a glove on. Be sure to have a glove on. And then you may have to ladle the water out of the puddle. Let it drip where it doesn't drip on your bottle. Tilt it slightly and pour your puddle water or your water that you want to drink into the funnel slowly, so that it's not splattering until the bottle is full or slightly full. You don't want it to overflow when you do this, because the water in the bottle may still be contaminated. So the goal of this is to be able to drink water with fallout in it and have a filter system for it. So you may have to wear gloves every time you use this bottle, just because you are not going to keep it totally free of contaminants. Maybe you could take a sandwich bag, and just like this one here, the sandwich bag, this is keeping your cup clean. There's little instructions that came with it. Keeps your cup clean. So you put a piece of duct tape around here or whatever, and use the bag. And as you feel that maybe your hands were contaminated, you could wash your hands. You can remove the bag, then put a new bag on there and retape it, and help keep your radiological drinking cup a lot cleaner. So I got this from Magic Prepper, but I don't remember whose video I was watching that mentioned this. I don't remember. Wish I did. I told you where to get it. Get your own. Also, this is much better than the LifeStraw Cup. This filters out radioactive dust, radioactive contaminants, as well as 99.999% of all bacteria and E. coli and all that mess. I think I paid $32 for it. But in a world that is threatening to nuclear bomb the piss out of everybody, $32 for this may seem high to you, but it's a small investment for such a good product in such shitty times. So don't forget to comment down below, like and subscribe, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And if you're new, go and check out some of my other Fallout Shelter videos where we talk about interesting projects like this, and you watch us fill sandbags from sandbaggy.com. So, thank you for watching.